Hey, I wanted to give you an update on the yen. Some of you have been asking me about the yen. What's up there? Well, you may recall that a month ago, after a huge rally in the yen, which I had been forecasting and telling you about for months and months and months, we reached a point where I said that's it for the yen's rally because it was right at that moment, back in April, that the Japanese government announced it was going to enact a fiscal stimulus. Remember that? It said it was going to front load all of its public works spending in the first half of its fiscal year, which began right about the time I put out that video. And I said that is going to cap the yen's rally. And sure enough, remember we scored a 400 point dollar yen move right at that moment, right after I came out with that video. And since then, the yen has kind of settled into a range. Now, here's the thing with the yen, because people have been asking me, well, isn't the yen going to fall further because of that stimulus? It's hard to tell. I don't know. We know the size of the stimulus. It was about $110 billion equivalent. It was going to be stretched out over like a 6 month period, I believe. But at the same time, you have to understand that we still have negative interest rates in Japan. So that's fundamentally still bullish for the yen, right? Negative interest rates. It sucks out yen, right? You're paying deposits are paying to the central bank, so it's sucking out yen. At the same time, you have that fiscal stimulus. So long term, the negative rates, unless that policy flips back to a positive rate, that's going to be supportive for the yen. And as this spending, this fiscal spending, and also I think included in that, or maybe in addition to that, there was the earthquake. Remember, we had the earthquake right after they announced that fiscal stimulus. I think the next week they got hit with an earthquake, and they needed to maybe put in another little supplemental budget for cleanup and repair. So as those funds get paid out, yes, that is negative for the yen, but at the same time, underneath all this remains the negative interest rate, which is bullish. So it's kind of going nowhere. You have a trading range, I don't know, mid 110 dollar yen to 109, 108, something like that. And ultimately, probably a stronger yen if they keep the negative interest rates in effect, which I don't see them changing anytime soon. These central banks like ECB, Bank of Japan, they all think that negative interest rates are a stimulus. In fact, it's a tax. It's the same thing as a tax. We even had Yellen recently making comments that she would not be against negative interest rates. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so the yen over time will probably creep higher. I don't see any reason for it. But at the moment, with that spending going on, it's most likely locked in a trading range, and that certainly seems to be how it is trading. All right. Just wanted to update you on that. See you later. Bye bye.